We have a lot to get to this afternoon. We want to begin in Ybor City, where gunfire erupted overnight outside a nightclub. And here's where this investigation stands as we come on the air right now. Police tell us 5 people were shot in the parking lot of Cklub Manilla on East 7th Avenue. Right now, there's no word on who may be responsible for that shooting. Our Bill Logan has been on the scene all morning. He joins us now live. And Bill, we've heard that police are now looking at some video that they think may help them.
Yeah, they're looking at video. They're also looking at calls for service out here to Cklub Manilla, and I can tell you that list of calls for service is voluminous. Police right now putting the onus back on the club management here for letting a very dangerous situation occur last night. For the second time in a month, gunfire erupting out here on the main drag of Ybor City. By sunrise, traffic along 7th Avenue was back to near normal. After closing time, down at Cklub Manilla turned to mayhem.
About 2:45, 2:45, a plethora of gunshots went off in the parking lot as roughly 500 to 1,000 people were exiting on the west side of the business. Numerous people scattered. Officers tried to surround the building. Vehicles screeched away.
By the time the dust settled, 30-year-old Reginald McCrae, 29-year-old Norvis Heflin, 25-year-old William Lilly, 22-year-old Jamal Pringle, and 19-year-old Ernest Everett were headed to the hospital with gunshot wounds, while detectives and uniformed officers locked the club down.
There are so many people exiting and leaving. I brought as many officers from around the city to come in, and we have interviewed quite a few people, but that's what they are right now, interviews and witnesses so far.
As for suspects or motives, that's still open for speculation, but those who've seen violence explode here in recent weeks say this sort of club scene just can't continue.
It's been a disaster, long waiting to happen, long waiting to happen. I'm surprised that it's even taken this long for somebody to even come out and do something about it. But when people are calling my phone at 5:30, 6 o'clock in the morning, telling me, Miss Williams, 5 people just got shot at the Manilla, and I'm not a club hopper or a club goer, that's a problem.
Back out live again this noon, community activist Michelle Williams telling us that this place has a lot longer and darker history than Club Empire ever thought about. TPD doing that call for service investigation. They've just sent me a list of some of this. It is voluminous, at least 6 pages long, dating back to the early part of this decade. This has been a problem. This is going to be something that is looked into, and the community says they're not going to let it happen, just as it has been over these past few weeks and months. Reporting live in Ybor City this noon, Bill Logan, ABC.